Welcome back. Opening scene. The Ford Escort MK1, an icon of the automotive world. Born in the late 60s, it quickly became a favorite among enthusiasts, racers, and collectors. And today, in 2025, it still holds a legendary status. Whether you're into classic cars, rally legends, or simply appreciate timeless design, the Escort MK1 is a machine that demands attention. So what makes this car so special? Let's start with its history. Ford introduced the Escort MK1 in 1968 as a replacement for the Anglia. It was designed to be a practical, affordable family car. But it didn't take long before it became something much more. Its lightweight body, simple yet robust mechanical setup, and rear-wheel drive layout made it an ideal platform for performance tuning. It quickly became a dominant force in motorsport, particularly in rally racing. Under the hood, the Escort MK1 came with a variety of engines, ranging from a humble 1.1-litre to the more exciting 1.6-litre Kent Crossflow engine. But the real magic happened when Ford decided to push things further, introducing high-performance variants like the twin-cam Mexico, and the legendary RS 1600. The RS 1600 was the top dog, featuring a 1.6-litre Cosworth BDA engine producing around 115 horsepower. That may not sound like much by today's standards, but considering the car's lightweight construction and tipping the scales at just under 900 kg, it was more than enough to make it an absolute rocket. The Escort MK1's success on the rally stage is where its reputation was truly cemented. It was a monster in the hands of drivers like Hannu Mikkola and Roger Clark, conquering rough terrains and proving that Ford had built something truly special. The Escort's nimble handling, solid rear axle, and perfect balance made it a favorite for rallying, and even today, you'll find these cars tearing up gravel roads in classic rally events. But beyond its motorsport pedigree, the MK1 Escort has something that modern cars often lack: a pure driving engagement. There are no electronic assists, no drive-by-wire systems, and no overly complicated technology getting in the way of the connection between driver and machine. You get behind the wheel, turn the key, and you feel everything: of the vibrations, the rawness, the mechanical purity that makes driving a classic so special. Step inside, and the cabin is a time capsule. Simple gauges, a thin-rimmed steering wheel, and a minimalist dashboard remind you that this was built in a different era. No touch screens, no digital gimmicks, just a driver-focused environment that makes you feel completely in control. The seats are basic but comfortable, and the driving position is just right, giving you that perfect mix of visibility and connection to the road. On the road, the Escort MK1 is an absolute joy to drive. The steering is light and precise, the gearbox has a mechanical feel that modern manuals often lack, and the rear-wheel drive setup means you can easily provoke a bit of oversteer when the mood strikes. It's playful, predictable, and endlessly fun whether you're cruising through city streets or attacking a winding backroad. And let's talk about the design. The Escort MK1 is one of those cars that just looks right. The round headlights, the simple yet aggressive front grille, and the classic fastback shape give it a timeless appeal. In performance trims like the Mexico or RS 1600, with their wider arches and rally-inspired stance, the Escort looks even better. It's the kind of car that turns heads wherever it goes, whether at a car meet, a racetrack, or just parked on the side of the road. Fast forward to today, and the Escort MK1 is more desirable than ever. Prices have skyrocketed, with well-preserved or fully restored examples fetching serious money. But there's a reason for that. It's not just nostalgia driving the demand. The Escort MK1 represents a golden era of motoring, a time when cars were simple, honest, and built for pure driving enjoyment. Restorations and modifications have also played a huge role in keeping the Escort MK1 alive. Some owners keep them bone stock, preserving their originality, while others go all out, fitting modern engines, upgraded suspension, and custom interiors. And then you have the crazy builds of Escort MK1S with turbocharged Cosworth engines, sequential gearboxes, and full rally spec setups that push the limits of what this little Ford can do. But whether it's a pristine factory spec model or a fire-breathing Resta mod, one thing remains the same: the Escort MK1 is an icon. It's a car that defined an era, set the benchmark for small performance cars, and continues to be a dream car for enthusiasts worldwide. So, if you ever get the chance to drive a Neo, or better yet, own a Neo, don't hesitate. The Ford Escort MK1 isn't just a car, it's a legend on four wheels.